This out, cuz hip hop is our culture, period. If you a guest, shut the fuck up and enjoy being a guest. So whoever said that on that podcast, them niggas, straight up. Ain't no tap dancing, ain't no nothing.
Is that all clear though? Strong people finally getting into our own, Give me respect.
What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. It don't cost you nothing, and it will help out this channel. So today, I wanted to touch on pretty much something that was said on the hater world, and it was a conversation between two homies, but it was a Hispanic homie and a black homie, a brother. So pretty much they asked him, how does he feel being a brother in this rap game and being a homie? Does he feel like he's held back by his own race because he chose to run with the homies? So on and so forth and stuff like that. It was pretty much talking about his own experiences, his own life, and the way he viewed things. Now, it seems like word done got around, clips done got around, and they said this is a podcast that's based out of Long Beach. I did see a little short of it, and they were kind of being disrespectful. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a reaction. I'm going to watch the full clip, hear what they have to say, and I'm going to give you guys my honest reaction. Before I get into my reaction, I'm going to just listen to everything. So let's get into it, man. This is pretty much the brothers right now have this to say about the way Hispanics feel when it comes to the rap game and how allegedly brothers hold back the raza, so on and so forth. Let's get into it.
Mexican podcast.
Oh yeah, I seen
I
that.
forget the name of the podcast. But basically, they went out there on record to say that blacks are holding them back in hip hop.
Yeah, that was the
They
craziest
said
shit.
blacks only let Hispanics get so successful in rap. Like we are gatekeeping hip hop from Hispanic culture. What y'all think about this? This is crazy.
This some more bull.
Yeah.
But this is what is basically finding any reason to basically go against us. It's like I seen them bring up Kendrick and they brought up Kendrick and was basically mad that Kendrick didn't bring Lefty or somebody else to perform at one of the performances
at the pop out and at the forum.
He put this man on this new album.
He only had 3 words. Crazy.
Right.
First and foremost, they're getting two whole different things mixed up. The person that said something about the pop out and Kendrick Lamar was LA Icon. It wasn't even the hater world. And it wasn't even have nothing to do about Lefty, because that whole little stuff that they did, that whole verse and the feature, that hadn't even took place when the homie LA Icon had something to say about the pop out. So y'all getting two different situations mixed up. Let's keep going.
Spooky and hilarious.
Gave him an opportunity, gave him a big opportunity to be one of the.
And that was after. This was after the homie LA Icon said something. So it might have, you know what I mean, rubbed some feathers between Kendrick, where he's like, man, you know what? He's right. I didn't have that many raza in the pop out if it's about unifying LA. Maybe that's what made Kendrick sit back and think about it like, man, you know what? Let me hit up Lefty. Let me hit up Peso. Let's get something going.
Biggest albums of the year, and to sit here and say, that's like me telling you, I give you the game, give you the sauce, tell you go spread your wings, and I'm trying to, like, I'm clipping your wing.
I don't feel like this opinion is divided across racial lines. I feel like if Hispanics see that, they don't say, man, bro, like, y'all tripping, bro. Like, bro, Kendrick Lamar put y'all on the album, bro. Like, crying about not being at the Super Bowl is crazy. But
Get your facts straight.
With the Viral Way podcast is, now, I can understand they're probably upset and they're probably angry, because they went from that to
Let me mute Flacco real quick, because he don't know what he's talking about right here, man. Pretty much, he's trying to justify that statement when that couldn't be far from the truth. Let's get into it. Let's hear what they're saying.
Certain Mexican songs that do be knocking songs, but overall, bro, Mexican rap isn't that good. Like
That's fact.
in general, it's just not that good. I mean, you
Okay.
had Lil Rob. I know you got Lefty Gunplay.
That's true.
You got Cypress
That's true.
Hills and what was the cat?
That's true right there, man. What he says as far as some people's music just ain't up to par, and that's true. I feel like that is definitely true, man. A lot of times people get bitter and this and that. They want to blame this, they want to blame that. My boy, just work on your craft. I'll give you that.
He was with YG and them. Sad Boy Loco. Like, it's only a handful of them I can really name.
They so cool.
Yeah. You
He's
know
so
what I'm saying?
hard.
It's
He ain't
so-
cool. He hard.
So much you can name. Like
Get that shit right.
they're not gonna excel in this culture.
They think they're supposed to be bigger than what they are.
It's-
But it's
yeah.
like because they like the music. Majority of the world ain't listening to it. It's like most of your fan base is coming from that. So
Exactly, it's
Yeah.
coming from it, and then on top of that too, like they typically when they rapping about like the cholo style. You know what I'm saying? Like it's we don't relate to a lot of their music, and it's kind of just for them. So it's only go limited of who's go bump their music. So
But what we're talking about is Mexicans in hip hop, meaning Mexicans who do hip hop music. I don't feel like their music sucks, bro. All right, now again, maybe you're saying, yo,
Salute
there's
Flacco.
a certain style of Hispanic music that I don't vibe too cool. But we're talking about Lefty Gunplay and Peso. They are rappers. They do hip hop music. They don't suck. Cardi B, who's a Latino or Mexican rapper, well, she's Latino or Latina, she don't suck. K Flock, he don't suck. All right, Mexican OT, he don't suck. So, nah, bro. Hispanics make great rap music from my perspective too, but I do feel like their original statement was entitlement, and I do feel like for the most part, black folks are pretty open-handed. Black folks do indeed embrace a lot of different cultures in hip-hop, but there is a portion or a section of black folks who believe that hip-hop should be gatekept, and maybe their voices are really loud. So y'all hear their voices first, or y'all hear the Twitter discourse or the YouTube discourse, but for the most part, bro, consumers, fans of hip-hop, creators of hip-hop, they're pretty open-handed. And if they're talking about...
Let's listen to the beginning of the clip. Let's listen to what started this whole thing, man. Because I believe he did put it in there. Because they're getting two things twisted. I initially thought Hater World asked him how does he feel because he black, but he runs homie. How does he feel just because he's riding with the homies? Does he feel that the blacks are holding him back? That's what I thought the question was. Cause they talking to a brother. You guys keep looking at it like if they talking to another homie, another Mexican. They're talking to a black that just chose to wave the flag of the homies, that double S flag. You know what I'm saying? That's where they getting it twisted, I feel like. And that's why I wanted to make this video. I know I said I was going to stay away from doing reactions, just drama and stuff like that, man. But right now, I feel like everyone is bashing the homies for that little part of the podcast when they just really, really getting down to what's up with Mr. Keep It Hood, the hardest black essay coming out of the double S. How does he feel and what's his experience in the rap game? They weren't talking about just in general. But let's hear the clip. Maybe I missed something. Let's hear the clip.
In hip hop where it was unity. Never. Not even with the greats. It's just one of those games.
But like as far as like the blacks too, like the brothers.
It's everything.
There's
There's
no
unity right now with the blacks. and
I was about to say,
Mexicans.
yeah now, but they gotta like, I don't know, like I ain't even gonna say too much.
Wow, man, just
Like I was feeling, you know,
listen.
like I feel like they shouldn't like put a limit to how far a homie should go.
That's what they're doing now.
Exactly.
Yeah, even though with who though?
I'm not gonna lie. You know who they? Okay.
You saying between the blacks and the Mexicans?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like the blacks will let you win, but only up to where they want
To a certain extent, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's where I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
Kind of like a tattoo artist only shows you a few tricks and that's it.
The first question that came to my
Okay. So now I see where they're coming from. Man. When you put it like that, then hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? So now I see. All right, all my brothers, now I see. People that are getting rubbed the wrong way, now I see where you're coming from. They are saying in general. Now let's hear what the other boy had to say, because he ran his mouth and he said something. You know what I mean? Let's get into it.
Fuck and enjoy being a guest. So
Let's see.
We accept everybody with open arms. So to say we're holding people back is crazy. Fuck. I just felt like that was just some controversy they needed to say.
They just saying
to even
shit.
really feel that way, it's like, what? If your shit trash or not?
hey, check this out, cuz. Hip hop is our culture, period. If you a guest, shut the fuck up and enjoy being a guest. So whoever said that on that podcast, f them niggas, straight up. Ain't no tap dancing, ain't no nothing. F them, period. Get them out the culture. Stop covering our culture. Cover your little culture if you feel that way. Cause you're not holding yourself back, right? Your people not holding you back. So go do podcasts about your culture. Go do podcasts about Hispanic music. Go do Hispanic music where y'all not holding each other back.
Look, well, check this out, right? Straight up. If you want to get all like that, go through yours. Well, check this out. This our shit now, homie. Straight up. This our shit now. When it comes to rap, hip hop, we eating off of this now. A lot of homies are making money, so this our shit now. Straight up, what? Now what? Exactly. Everyone could get stupid, everyone could get loud and stuff like that, but what's that gonna get you? Straight up, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to rap, when it comes to music in general, when it comes to life, at the end of the day, we all here together and it belongs to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, brothers might be the ones that excel in it and all that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, y'all wouldn't be where you guys are at without the Latino people bumping your music, buying your albums, supporting your merch, supporting your brands, watching your videos, all that. So you wouldn't be where you at without us. You know what I'm saying? It comes with unity. Now me personally, I ain't really with all that bullshit. I ain't really with none of that. All that back and forth and all that. But when you get to talking like this, I was ours then. We making it ours now. So what now what? Do I feel like anybody's getting held back by any other race? I feel like nowadays, nah. Maybe before that was the case before, because it's like it was invite only. The radio stations, you know what I'm saying? If you wanted to get played on the radio, it's by invite only. You wanted to hit certain events, it's by invite only. But now when it comes to the point where you could market yourself, we got top podcasts when it comes to Latinos. We got shows where now we're starting to rent out venues, start making our own shows. We got our own movement now. So now whether somebody wanted to stop us, you can't stop us no more. With social media, these platforms at our own disposal, can't no one stop nothing nowadays. The only way you're gonna stop yourself is by making dumb remarks like this right here, and dividing each other. That's the only way you gonna set yourself back. Cause if you got a good head on your shoulders, you market yourself the right way, you hit all these different platforms, you bound to win. Look at Lefty Gunplay. Straight up, that's a perfect example. And that's just one person that pretty much just realized what was going on, realized the importance of getting your face out there, hitting all these different platforms, whether they're big or small, and just using social media and everything to market yourself. That's a marketing genius right there. So nowadays I feel like, man, let's stop with that bullshit nonsense talk about they're holding us back, they're doing this, we're doing that, this is ours, you're a guest and all that, man. Because at the end of the day, we all one, we all bleed the same. We all here just temporary. The only thing promised in life is death. So just dismiss with all that BS. It's time to just focus on leveling up, focus on actually creating and just stay consistent so that way you could keep feeding your fan base. And I guarantee you, man, the sky's the limit. With that being said, man, shout out my good people at Killer Kush. Shout out my good people at Cali Bullies. Shout out my good people at Hadar Extracts. And if you guys want that fly drip, check out my good people at Drip Fits in the city of Whittier. And with that being said, man, unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, I feel like, man, we need to stop with all that bullshit talks and stuff like that, stuff that's gonna divide us, because at the end of the day, we all together. We all come from the same place. Whether you want to say, oh, they're this, they're that, we all come from the same place. We all live right next door to each other, you feel me? And when it comes to people holding somebody back and stuff like that, right now with the power of social media, it's all on how you market yourself, you know? You are your biggest setback, you are your biggest roadblock. And I stand by that. Shout out to all my brothers. Shout out to all the homies. With that being said, man, it's your boy Santo G. And we out.